Woodstock. I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever had house guests? You know, friends or relatives who have come to stay at your home for a few days. Well, let me tell you about the strange things that happened when I had a very special house guest a few weeks ago. That sound means you should turn to the first page in your book. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Well, I have a sister, Belle, and she lives in Kansas City, Missouri, in just about the middle of the United States. But this story involves my brother, Spike. He lives on the desert, the Mojave Desert, in California, near a town called Needles. He lives in a strange, but very nice home, right there on the desert. In fact, his home is in a huge cactus. That's right, a cactus. He carved out all the rooms in a huge cactus. I guess you could call it a cactus condo. Anyway, a few weeks ago, Spike wrote me a letter to tell me he was coming to visit. I got really excited.
So, your brother Spike is coming to visit. That will be nice.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see Spike.
Where is he going to sleep? You can't both sleep on top of your doghouse.
Good grief! The round-headed kid is right. Spike is used to a fancy home in the desert. What am I going to do?
I hate to say this, Snoopy, but the inside of your doghouse is a mess. There's stuff all over the place.
You're right again. What am I going to do?
I know you hate to give up things, Snoopy, but maybe the time has come in your life where you should have what some people call a garage sale.
A garage sale?
Sure. Just pile all the stuff you don't need right out here in front of your doghouse, and then you sell each thing to the highest bidder.
I'll do it. That's great. And then there will be room for Spike to sleep inside.
I'll go get some paper and crayons so we can write down the selling price for everything you want to get rid of.
Well, for the next hour, I dragged out everything you could imagine. I was amazed at how much had accumulated in there over the years. Then, all the kids came over to see if they wanted to buy anything.
I kind of like this painting, Charlie Brown. I'll give Snoopy 5 cents for it.
What do you think, Snoopy? 5 cents is bid for this painting.
Is she crazy? That's my Andrew Wyeth. He's a famous painter. It's certainly worth more than that. Don't you know great art when you see it?
Hey, Snoop, I'll give you 10 cents for all these baseball cards you've collected.
10 cents? Are you crazy? There's an original Willie Mays in this collection.
How much does he want for the pool table, big brother?
Sorry, that's not for sale. I just brought it out to dust it off.
Okay, Beagle. 10 cents for the painting or forget it.
Sold. I hope Mr. Wyeth won't be upset.
Okay, step right up. Make your bids.
Well, after just a little while, I had sold most of the things I had brought out. In fact, I had collected almost $3.
One thing, Snoopy, when Spike does get here, you better remind him about the cat next door. That cat hates any noise at night, and you know how noisy Spike can be.
Are you kidding? Spike afraid of that pussycat? Spike lives on the desert. He has to deal with coyotes, gully cats, snakes, and all sorts of strange animals. Do you think that cat next door is going to frighten him?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
As a matter of fact, Spike will probably scare that cat out of his wits.
You better not let the cat next door hear you say anything like that.
As a matter of fact, I haven't seen that cat all day. And, as I have said many times before, what good is a cat? Just answer me that. Will he bring you your slippers and guard the house, or waste his time chasing a poor little mouse? When you throw him the frisbee, he won't bring it back, knowing that. What good is a cat? What good is a cat? He eats and gets fat. He'll pretend to be loyal, then give you the claw. He'll rip your upholstery, then lick at his paws. He'll run up and leave at the drop of a hat. Think of that. What good is a cat? They think they're royalty, all because of some ancient Egyptian myth. But where's their loyalty? 1 minute they're purring, and the next they hiss. just leave me flat. They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't heel, they're too proud to do that. What good is a cat?
Uh-oh. I thought you said the cat next door wasn't home.
Rats, he must have been hiding or something. Look, he's standing up.
He must have heard you singing. Wow, that's the biggest cat I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, no, not the slasher. No, please, I was just kidding. Can't you take a joke? I love cats. No, please, don't do it.
Look out, Snoopy! I can't believe it. He totally destroyed your house with just one slash of his paw.
Now what am I going to do? My home is ruined. Spike's coming. Oh no.
Wow, what happened here?
The cat next door destroyed Snoopy's house.
I can't believe it.
We have to think of something, Chuck, to help old Snoop here. This is terrible. I have an idea. That toy store down the street sells kits to make all kinds of things. Everything from birdhouses to dog houses.
Where will we get the money?
Here, you stupid beagle. Give me all that money you collected in the garage sale.
Hey!
Come on, let's go buy a doghouse kit.
Well, I was very happy that they were going to help me out. In a little while, they all came back with the kit.
Wow, these directions look complicated.
It's a piece of cake, Charlie Brown. We just have to follow the directions. Just follow the simple directions.
A into B into C.
Building can really be easy.
C into D into E.
Just follow the simple directions.
E into F into G. G into H into I. It's as easy as pie. We have to be patient. We have to keep cool. There must be no shortcuts or tricks.
If we all work together and follow the rules,
We'll get it done lickety split.
just follow the simple directions.
I into J into K. Build it up section by section.
Hey, this could take us all day.
Now, Lucy, no time for complaining.
L into M into N.
N into O into P. Just think of how great it will be. Follow the simple directions.
P into Q into R.
Each piece has its own connection. We're doing okay so far.
Say, we're close to the finish.
R into S into T. T into U into V. W, X, Y, and Z.
We follow the simple directions.
Hey, that looks neat.
Perfection, your humbleness.
I may cry.
So Snoopy, do us the honor
I'd be glad to.
of putting your new home to the test.
Okay, I'll get right up here on the top and lie down like I always do. Say, that feels pretty good.
Well, it looks as if we've finally done something right for a change.
Uh-oh, it's starting to wobble. It's going to...
We followed the simple directions. We were devoted beyond belief. I can't understand why we failed. Oh, good grief. Oh, no! The whole thing collapsed.
This has not been one of my better days.
Now what are we going to do?
This is a sinking ship. We're bailing out, Charlie Brown. He's your dog. You figure it out.
So, all the kids left us, and for the next few days, I slept in this big bed in the house with the round-headed kid. But then Spike showed up, and we didn't know what to do.
Hi there, brother. How's the world treating you?
I'm so embarrassed, Spike. The cat next door knocked down my doghouse, and now I don't know where you're going to sleep. There's no more room in this bed, and Sally's bed is too small.
You say a cat did this to your home?
He's fierce. He lives right next door.
Listen, partner, I think I have an idea.
Now what's going to happen?
Do you have one of those places nearby? I think they call them a nursery.
You mean for little children?
No, a garden nursery, where they sell trees and plants and shrubs and stuff like that.
Sure, there's one just a couple of blocks from here. Why?
You just leave all your troubles with Spike. I'll be back before you can hear a coyote howl.
Well, Spike came back, and you won't believe what happened next. He was dragging this enormous cactus. When he stood it up, it was as big as a small house. In fact, that's what he turned the cactus into. A house. Just like the one he lives in on the desert. He carved out the upstairs and the downstairs. I couldn't believe it.
Well, there you are, brother. The end to all your problems.
Why, that's magnificent. How could he do such a thing?
You learn to make do out on the desert.
This is wonderful.
There's one other thing we have to do. What was that song you were singing just before the cat next door wrecked your house?
What good is a cat, you mean?
That's it. Come on. This time I'll join you.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's a good idea, Spike. He's fierce.
Trust me, brother.
Oh, no. Not only can't I have a normal dog like everybody else, I can't even have a dog with a normal brother like everybody else.
What good is a cat? They just leave me flat.
They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't heel, they're too proud to do that.
What good is a cat?
Uh-oh, the cat next door is standing up. Look out, he's going to slash again.
He hit the sharp spikes in the cactus. Look, he ran away.
And that is that for that mean old cat.
Well, I'll be.
So, everything turned out just fine. Spike had a nice visit. The round-headed kid's parents got me a new doghouse, and that cat next door hasn't bothered me ever since. I hope when you have a house guest, you won't have to go through as much trouble as I did. I know I'm going to keep my doghouse nice and tidy from now on, so I can be proud to have my brother Spike drop in anytime he likes. See you soon. What good is a cat? They just leave me flat. They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't heel, they're too proud to do that. What good is a cat?